That's us now.
Thank
What
you.
about you?
Doesn't feel right unless you do that.
How you on, Pauline?
Grand.
Well, that's my Thursday podcast. Any crack?
Do you know, I
Any
think everyone
plans?
has a name that they go to. Mine is Joanne. Do you know when you just say a name? You need to think of a random
So
name.
you said, Joanne?
Always, every single time. And it annoys me that I can't think of another name out of all the names I've ever heard in my life. I always go, do you know Joanne? And I'm like, no, how do I not know any other names? I don't even know anyone called Joanne.
You do.
Oh, aye. Trish's sister. Joanne.
You should call every fella daddy.
Oh.
That's creepy, isn't it?
That's so creepy.
You should do that. That'd be funny.
Like R. Kelly.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm okay.
It's
I've
nice
been
what
with
we
you
have
every
here, isn't it?
second since Christmas. So
This
it's
is
funny.
nice. Let's zoom in. Boom.
I know.
What about that? This is a new sort of...
Thanks to the time, we've got a tenfold team here with us, operating all the cameras.
No, even though we're doing it ourselves. That's what she said. I can't be bothered doing it yet. I'll do it after
Yeah,
the
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
although I should say that's what she said again.
So we've got a swanky setup today for the podcast, don't we?
Yeah, we do. It's nice. Thanks to BNL Productions.
Yeah.
B for Bravo, N for November, L,
L
for
for-
Lemur. Lemur, isn't it?
Lamavati.
L for Limavati.
Are you doing like the actual...
Yeah.
Do you know what's funny? Like, because I saw a meme yesterday. Like, do you know whenever you're on the phone to somebody and you're trying to give them your postcode, maybe they're in a different country, they have a different accent, and you get all confused. You're all B for Brenda and T for Tits 65, and you just can't remember. You don't remember all of the what do you call that?
The
Alpha, beta, zeta thing. Isn't that what it is?
It's not phonetic alphabet, is it?
No. But anyway, BNL Productions, Atlantis
Yeah.
Class Camera. What do you call it? Nevo? Mevo?
Mevo.
Bebo?
M-E-V-O.
Yep.
M for Movember.
Movember.
E for
Uranus.
Emo.
That's a U.
you're in. Oh, right,
It's a U. But yes, we've got this lovely wee camera. We've got to show you. You can look at Sean's lovely face.
Hi. It's nice.
Oh.
People who are actually listening to this, though,
Or my nicer one.
they've just no idea.
Oh yeah, if you're listening to it, you are missing out on all the crack.
Yeah. But we'll start the jingle. We'll get the road on the show, will we?
Mm-hmm.
You ready to do this? I'm going to do this impeccably this week because last week I pressed the button and nothing happened. So I have it all fully set up, so it's going to happen first time. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yo, it's Diona and Sean, back with the podcast and we get it done, am I right? And we about to go live with the big ordeal, so yo, connect your ears to the big headphones, brand new segments, jokes and drugs. Here's your one from Derry, it's hard to be illegal in Macaberry. She owns Katya, he can't catch ya, put the whole you on like bam, bam, bam. He's so funny, eggs be running, he make it smileys from County Danny. Gal, jump over your wall like a free file, make a coffee of tea. She was on the BINTM and he was on the IGT. It's time for the podcast. It's time for the podcast. It's time for the podcast. Oh. It's time for the podcast. It's time for the podcast. It's time for the podcast. Oh.
We're like yin and yang. The way your mic doesn't work if my mic doesn't work.
Yeah. We realised that last week. Did we? You turn one off and it just cuts them all out.
Do you know, I realised during that when I was like trying to like sort of like dance during it is that I just closed in on me.
Go for it. That's what's here for.
Is that do you know whenever like years ago I decided that I didn't want to be one of the wee girls that was like out on the dance floor like slut dropping and all, do like sexy dancing. I was like, oh, that makes me cringe. I'm over that, done that. And so I started pretend dancing almost all the time if I was out. Do you like silly dancing thinking you were funny? And now I've forgotten how to normal dance. So if you not notice,
Yeah, I
whenever
know
me
what
and
you
you
mean,
go
I know
out,
what
we
you mean.
just jump.
You just mess about.
We literally jump the whole time, up and down, like get stitches and all, but just jump. And during that, I was like, "This is me, like actually like enjoying the beat." But I thought, that's not real dancing. I must
You're just
try
a
figure it
messer.
out again.
That's
You know
why
what I mean?
nobody picked you up for what's it called? Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, that must have been what happened.
That's why.
Yeah.
I wonder, is that what they do? They just maybe follow each person, like each famous person to a nightclub, and then they have a look and see what they're like, and they're like, he has no rhythm, we're not going to use him. Do you know what I mean? He looks like he's off his tits on ease.
Yeah.
That's probably how it works.
But then that's the people that need help the most. That's the people you see on those
Yeah.
shows, and they have the most progression. Like I really hate it whenever the ones, although it's great watching the people on those shows who are like actual dancers, but they're competing. Like Pixie Lott, or she won it in 1 year, but that wasn't, what do you call that one? That is Dancing with the Stars. Strictly.
Right.
And then this year, I don't know if she won it, but she was like second, your girl from the Pussycat Dolls. And you're like, she's literally a professional dancer. but because she's famous for being in a band, she was allowed to compete, and it was like, but she was phenomenal from day one. You sort of want to see people fall over themselves a wee bit and then get better and progress, don't you?
Then they obviously, like X Factor too, they have it where they have a mixture of everything, because that's where the entertainment is. Where someone's sublime, someone's gets better, someone's the underdog, then someone just has one left foot. Or
you could just have a life on a Saturday night and not watch it.
Well,
I'm only joking. I really I enjoyed it.
You do love it.
Well, only this year was the first year I ever watched it. I never got on it any other year, and I'll definitely watch it after this. Like,
fair play to you.
Thanks very much.
Get it watched. Thanks for putting the heating on for me, by the way. It's
I know,
it's lovely over here. It's very warm.
I feel like we can't sit. We can't swap positions because it's like Sean and Diona. From the camera viewpoint.
It's like Ant and Dec.
Ant and Dec.
Most important one first.
So I'll just be freezing during all the podcasts in order for people to be able to go, that one's definitely Sean over there.
Yeah.
So they won't be confused who's who.
Too true.
Because it has happened.
It has on many occasions. But
so we broke dry January.
I know. I regret it too. Well, I don't regret it. I almost just don't care. But at the same time, we could have done without it. It wasn't what we thought it was going to be in our heads. We sort of predicted it was going to be this, phenomenal night out, but it just turned into just being tired and not having slept very well from the start of January.
I think it was the last. Do you know, like, if you say you have like a wet cloth and you've wrung all the water out, and then you think you're done, but then you go, and there's a wee bit of water left on it. That was like us. We thought we were done with like Christmas and nights out and boozing. And then we were like, maybe there's a wee night on us yet. But it was just a wee dribble.
Yeah.
And really, we were happier with pizza at about 10 o'clock. It was an early night.
And about 5 episodes of The Office.
See, I think that was like a bittersweet thing. Because one, it was like, I'm done like with this night. We only had a couple of drinks. It wasn't a big deal. But also being like, happy days. I'm in my cozies and I've got a pizza and I'm watching my favourite TV show, The American Office. But also the realisation that we're now 90. Because that's what makes us happy.
You've got 2 months left to being 30, in all honesty. And
2 months left to being 29.
Being in your 20s, sorry, before you're 30.
Mm-hmm.
Scary. You still have some things to tick off your list as
about
well.
28 of them.
You're not bothered?
Do you know what? No, I am. And I'll try and do some of them. But I must admit, for anyone who doesn't know, I made a list called 30 before 30, which loads of people do. 40 before 40, 50 before 50 or whatever.
20 before 28.
20 before 28.
16 before 16.
16 before 16.
23 before 23.
Oh, taken too far. But you can. But so I wrote this list and like, but loads of them on it was like stuff that, see, to be honest, I just was, there's lots of fillers. Because there's about 10 things I really want to do. And then lots of them were just fillers. Can you tell me if there's something wrong with
that? No, I don't think so. I think it's fine.
Okay. So lots of them were just pure fillers. And I did do some of them, the ones that I really wanted to do at the start. And I will do some more. And I have actually done some that I haven't, like, maybe like just posted about yet. Like I did so I surprised you. Oh.
It's just taking forever, isn't it?
That's what she said.
That's what happens when you use an Atari Genesis.
A what?
An Atari Genesis.
What's that mean?
It's like an old computer.
Oh. So I did do one for you, the surprise birthday, but that was ages ago. And can't even remember what else is on it. Some shite, if I'm being honest.
Some knitting club or something you want to join? Some shit like that.
No, I wanted to do a flower arranging thing, not a knitting fucking club.
Potato.
No, but it
Same
was
thing.
To make those floral halo things. And I actually thought I could do that, like run up to my 30th with a few of my friends, and then we could go out that night wearing our flower halos. And then I realised I am not that person. That is
just
not me.
Just download Snapchat.
I know.
That's all you have to do.
Just have a virtual night out.
And you open your mouth and the pizza just goes in and you go, arm. Like Homer Simpson.
Does that happen in one of them?
I'm sure it does. It's bound to. If it hasn't,
I don't have Snapchat,
it will in the
so
next
I
few
don't know.
days. But we always talk, we've talked once or twice before about what we've done with the place, but it's nice, isn't it? A few minor changes this week, one in particular, but it's nice. I like how we've
What's the change?
What?
You're looking your face. You're planning something, or?
I'm not planning
Oh,
anything.
Sean, have you done something to the house?
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Do you
Sean!
like it's only been up for a week and a half. That's what
Can
she
you
said.
see it? Right.
Do you know? Well, no, don't actually change it so that you can't see it. Let's close in on us because it's quite graphic.
Right, so up in that corner where you've just seen a shelf there, I have like some black and white prints. And Sean has replaced a black and white map of the world with a massive naked photograph with his head on it. That's not your body.
You would say that. That's disgraceful that you've chosen that.
That's Frank from down the road's body.
Yeah, it's our neighbour.
Sean, I wouldn't have
Do you like
noticed
it?
that probably.
Would you not?
Well, not until probably later on the day. When did you do that?
About a week ago.
Did you? No, you
Yeah.
didn't. I was done
It's
that
like
a week ago.
The kids all saying to me too. They were like, "What's that?" I was like, "Don't you look up there. That's not for your eyes."
Very
It's nice.
good.
Do you want to get it down and you can sort of show the camera, but we can just sort of cover
Cover
with
the
your
bits.
hand. Yeah, with
Right.
your hand. You need to. Do
Can you take my
Big piece of
earphones
paper,
so I can
maybe?
reach up.
you want me to hold your mic? Now, don't properly cover it because don't show the whole thing because we'll get
I
banned.
won't. Right,
Just
so
cover the actual.
cover the bit.
Yeah.
So
sweet
this is
bod,
the
mate.
frame.
Let me zoom in here.
This is the frame,
Yeah.
and you can see Sean's head's on it. It looks properly like you chose the right photograph, like a proportion for your head for the body too.
I'm not going to lie to you. I felt slightly uncomfortable looking for the perfect photo, and
What did you Google?
you don't
naked
want to
man?
know. You don't want to know. Yeah, I
And
pretty much
then-
had to burn my laptop straight after.
There's obviously a pure schlong on there as well,
Yeah,
and that shows it.
there we
That's
go.
lovely. That's really nice.
Do you
Thanks
like that?
very much. Yeah.
That's for you. That's an early birthday present.
Thank you.
Take that off your 30 before 30.
What, finally got a naked portrait of our next door neighbour? Which
Yeah.
was not our next door neighbour.
30 inches before 30. You like it?
Yeah, it's funny. Well done.
Yeah, that's the future me. That's what you have to look forward to.
Every time we do a podcast now, I'm going to think you've ruined something.
Or made something better.
And do you know what? I still bloody have that Jurgen Klopp photo. I
And
keep forgetting to change it. Like, it's literally still there on my phone.
as well, you
By the
still
w-
don't know where anywhere is in the world.
No,
we have,
I don't
you,
need to.
You printed out a photo of a map of the world and you still don't know where anywhere is.
I know. And I don't know either. Like, that doesn't help. I've got black stuff all over my hands from my candle. It wasn't to learn. It was just for the print.
Okay.
I am terrible with geography. I know where nothing is, but that is not an indication of my intelligence, because I am in fact quite intelligent,
All right.
but I just don't know about that. But then we all have our flaws, and I'm happy to admit mine, and mine is geography.
What are mine? Will we
We dissect
Do
our
you wanna go
relationship
into
and
that?
say the things I don't like about you.
are there things you don't like about me?
No, there's things I'd prefer were better.
There you go. Like this for one.
Yeah. Yeah. But there's bound to be something that you know nothing about.
That I know nothing about.
Yeah, that you're not very. Like,
I'll
you're
be honest
probably
with you,
not very
right?
good at maths.
I'll be honest with you, and this is very topical as well. I still don't know that much about Brexit. Like I try and educate myself on it all the time, but it just keeps throwing up all this jargon that I know nothing about. Like I read like hard border. I know vaguely what a hard border is. It's when you actually have a physical
Yeah.
border in place where there's people patrolling it and stuff.
checkpoints and stuff,
Checkpoints,
yeah.
yeah. But there's just so much jargon every time I turn on the news. Another few terms pop up. Another few people pop up who I've never seen before.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know my dad comments on Facebook every day. Conservatives, everything
Yeah.
to do with the Conservatives. He puts like the capital CON for con. So I imagine they're conning people.
I
And
do think though that you'd have to follow politics way more now to keep up with what's going on now. Like, there's so much constantly changing.
Yeah, it's like trying to follow football, I think, as well. Do you know what I mean? It's like you could watch a match earlier in the season and think that City are top of the league, but you
Yeah.
know, we all know Liverpool are 4 points clear at the minute.
Oh,
So
God.
it's kind of like that. Do you know what I mean? It's like people might think, oh, aye, City won that match there in October. They're top of the league. And then you're like, no, well, a lot's happened since then. Do you know what I mean?
Jesus,
We're
you can
unbeaten.
read my mind too. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I know.
That game worked last week.
And I say unbeaten. We've lost the game, but it's only one.
Oh, delighted. Okay.
Do you know? Do you hear? I'll tell you this as well. This is about Liverpool, but it's not. It is right, but it's interesting too. The last time Liverpool lost a home game was when I brought Charlie for his birthday 2 years ago,
Right.
and me and James are going to a home match in 2 weeks. So it could be the first time they lose since the last time I was there.
Oh, aye. So you could be the bad luck charm.
Could be. So if Liverpool Leicester January 30th, if Liverpool get beat that game at home, I should not be allowed back in Anfield.
Brilliant. Save some money.
That's the way to do it.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to purposely plan a streak. Like, I'm going to go and streak or do something to put them off so that they lose.
How would that put them off?
Have you seen my body?
The game stops for like 10 seconds. You get arrested, carried off with a bag over your head, and then the game resumes.
But they'll be still thinking about it
Do you think so?
for a long time.
All right.
Right, well, we start off with our first game.
Yeah.
2
what do you want
truths,
to
1
play?
lie, which we did last week.
Is this what we're playing?
I always start to go, I'm going to explain it, and then I forget that you're the Jingle King.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's the Jungle King. Anyway.
The Jingle Book.
You should release a Jingle Book.
It would be like a CD or something.
An audio book. Wouldn't be a CD.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
In the 90s.
2 truths, 1 lie. 2 truths.
1 lie. 2 truths, 1 lie.
2 truths, 1 lie. 2 truths, yeah.
2 truths,
2 truths.
1 lie.
1 lie.
2 truths, 1 lie.
2 truths, 2 truths.
This jingle's too long. Do you know what I felt like? Do you know in the Spice Girls video when 2 become 1?
Yeah.
But they're like, are they in New York or something? Everything's like speeding past them, and they've it
No.
all
Oh, yeah,
slowed
yeah.
down. Na, 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 na. And it always blew my mind how they were able to slow them down, but their mouths were going at the same speed as the song, but their bodies were going really slow. Like they'd flick their hair like this, but their mouths were moving in a normal pace,
2
and
words.
that blew my mind.
2 words.
What?
Green. Screen.
Sean, a green screen does not change the speed of the cinematography.
Oh, I know. But
I
They
wasn't
have
talking
a-
about the background. I was talking about how that they shot the. Like I always wonder. Do you know when you see things in slow mo, but their mouths are moving at the normal speed of the song? Did they speed up the song really fast and make them do it in normal time, or what way did they do it?
see, the way I've thought about this before, because I was going to make a Rodney video like this, but what you can do is you can play the song at speed,
Yeah,
and you can learn it at that speed.
the
And then
faster
I think
speed.
if you learn it at that speed, because what I was thinking of doing was getting somebody in the boot of a car at maybe some
Again.
disused road or something again, yeah, and filming me as I run at full speed, but I'd be running at full speed while singing the song at full speed. So when it's
Do you mean
slowed down,
singing it faster?
I'm running slowly, but I'm singing the song at normal speed.
Yeah, so you everything's done faster in the recording.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Is that what they do for those types of like music videos and stuff? Is
I
they
don't know.
record it all
If
really?
you have any idea, just comment.
Yeah,
on
go and
this
let us
video
know.
and let us know officially how it works.
I always
But I'd
wanted to
imagine
be on
there's
a
lot of
music
green
video.
screen and stuff. Do you know what there is too? I'd imagine there's green screen with the body, and then they like superimpose the face on it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas the face will just be
No,
filmed
that is
separately.
not how it's done.
telling you.
It's not. It's done at it must be done like the first thing you said. Like they do it at high speed, and then when they slow it all down, it's at normal speed.
That's what she said.
Right, 2 truths, 1 lie.
Right. Do you want to go
Let's
first?
get it on. All right, 2 truths, 1 lie. Number 1. I have a-
Basically, the jingle didn't describe what this is. You're going to tell me 3 things, and I have to decide which one's a lie about yourself.
I have a scar on my hand from falling over and smashing a jar full of bees that I collected in my garden when I was a kid.
Right?
All right. Number 2, I have a scar on my finger from climbing over a gate and ripping it open. Ripping
Okay.
my finger open, not the gate. And last but not least, I have a scar inside my ear from a time when my earphones gave me a shock.
So I know that you do. You have a scar in your hand anyway. So this is so.
How
Well, I
do you know- how
suppose
do you know that? Whereabouts?
on the inside of your wee finger.
No, but sure, that relates to the scar on my finger, the second one I said.
Oh, so that's true
Okay.
because you do have a scar on your finger from climbing a gate.
Okay, maybe I do.
The first one was about bees.
Yeah, a scar on my hand.
You have a scar. So have you got loads of scars? I did not know that whenever I married you.
Or just 2.
Right. So you've got a scar. I'd say you have one on the inside. How would you know you've got one on the inside of your ear? You would never have been able to have seen it.
Yeah,
Trick-
but someone would say to me, or...
Trick bitch. No, I don't think people are going to. Sean, do you know you've got scar tissue on the inside of your ear? I think, but then you didn't. But we did collect bees back in the day, didn't we? Right. The one that's a lie The bees.
Wrong.
It's the earphones.
It's the earphones. What? How would the earphones give you a shock? They're not electric. Do you know what I mean? They're just earphones. You can maybe burst your eardrum or something, but no. So I have a scar. Hit the zoom in, please, would you? So I'm gonna hold up my wee finger here. I probably need to hold it.
So
closer to
weird
the
that you
camera.
cannot straighten up your wee finger. Look at it from the side.
I know. And do you know what too? I
Like,
think
hold up both of our wee fingers. Like, how weird is that you cannot straighten that up?
I know. Strange, isn't it? So I had a big scar like the whole way down my finger, and then I have a scar somewhere on my left hand here, from when I dropped like I was collecting a jar of bees, and as far as I know, most of them got away as well. So I've got a scar here as well, but then my ears are completely fine. Prince Charles stood up.
That's mad. There you go.
Right, give
That's
me your
great.
2 truths, 1 lie.
Okay, so the first concert I went to was Blazing Squad.
True.
I used to hold Spice Girls performances in my backyard as a child, charging 10p and providing dilute, juice or cup of sips to the punters.
Horse's ass. That's true.
Horse's ass. Or I competed in and won my first karate fight aged 7.
Load of bollocks. Fabrication. Am I right?
Yeah. So the
Thank you very
first
much.
concert I did go to was Blazing Squad, whenever I was like,
Who
okay.
did you fancy? Mackenzie or something?
No, I fancied Strider.
Strider.
And they were only like, I think they were like 15 ages. I think they were like around 15.
And what were you?
We were maybe like 13.
Right.
And a whole pile of wee girls in my school went with a whole pile of them, because there was like 40 of them. But like somebody went with Strider, and then she was like really popular then that whole year in school.
Of course she was.
And then somebody went with like, it's Mackenzie or is it Kenzie? Kenzie?
Oh, I don't
Kenzie.
know. Is
Kenzie. And like, so these
Name and shame them.
teenage fellas were just doing concerts around the country and just going with all the girls after.
That's the way to do it.
Like rock stars.
That's what me and my mates did around all the community centres.
No, you didn't.
No, we didn't. Jesus.
That's what I was doing when I was doing my Spice Girls performances in the backyard.
Do you know when I was in school as well, we rehearsed like a Backstreet Boys performance that we were going to do in assembly, and then what we did was it came to the assembly and the teacher was all, so now we're going to, and then we were like, nah, we're not going to do it. We just completely chickened out because it was just so embarrassing. So we just didn't do it.
That is the worst. Do you know how many times I've organised performances and stood there with somebody like you or like that who's in the last, like in the 11th hour when
Just doesn't fancy
I don't want to do it, and I'm all, rise up Rebecca, rise up Joanne, we have to
It's
do
always
it
Joanne.
now. Do you know what I just couldn't understand? And then, but I did compete in a karate fight when I was 7, but
You
I
did?
didn't win. Yeah, I did.
Oh, what did you say? You won?
I said I won, but I did do
Did
a
you?
karate fight, yeah. And I remember it was in the leisure centre. I'd been doing karate. It might have been judo. I think it might have been judo actually now.
Mhm.
I'll maybe ask her down. And I remember like, you know, trying to like do the fight or whatever, and just started bawling my eyes out and seeing my mommy sitting up in the, I want to say bleachers, but that's a very American thing. And then I just ran up to her like whenever someone tried to kick me, I was like, nah, I don't think so. And then I just left in the middle
was
of the
it?
fight. I was like,
Flip's sake, that's a bit of a shame.
done.
I used to actually teach karate. I got the job.
Oh.
So yeah, there we go.
Okay.
There's some home truths there,
Yeah,
and some truths outside the home as well.
that's
People don't know about,
okay.
like karate. You didn't do karate in your house, did you? People come in and
No, I
No.
went to a leisure centre and learnt it.
I remember I used to do like a demonstration kind of thing. There was, I think, was there like counting to 5 in karate terms, or there was something. Maybe it was like you said like Chinese. I hit that, please, would you? Like Chinese. There was something went on. We learned something.
Is this a joke?
No, I'm serious.
All right.
And you used to learn like different sort of. It was like a roll, then it was something else, then it was like bowing, then it was doing other things.
For what purpose? Why would you want to know that?
It was just part of getting your early belts and stuff at the start.
Wax on, wax off.
Pretty much, aye.
I do think, though, if I had a wee girl, that I would put her into self-defence classes.
Would you?
But then is judo and karate self-defence? Like, if somebody came to attack you in the street, you're not going to be like, you know, or
There was a
count to
UFC
5 in
fighter.
Chinese and hit your head off some
There was a
wood.
UFC fighter in Brazil, a female, who got attacked and someone tried to rob her. And let's just say he's still in hospital.
But do you say she's a judo fighter?
MMA.
Yeah, but MMA is like a scramble. It's a mixture. It's barbaric. It's a mixture of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Mixed
not
martial
just karate.
I know. But I'm just saying to you, like when you say about self-defense and stuff, like that's...
Oh, why exactly?
She did that, and she more than handled herself.
They say that you should turn around and walk towards the person that's coming at you and just freak them out because they have a plan, and also they're like, that person would be gearing themselves up to attack you. So if you just turn around and be all, "What do you want?" they'll be all thrown.
Did you see Darren Brown on Joe Rogan about 2 months ago?
No.
He was on and he says like someone tried to attack him once in the street, and this fella like was really
But
riled
like,
up.
Darren Brown, you're so shit. No,
And
I'm joking. He's
Darren
really
Brown just he started like screaming in Darren Brown's face, and Darren Brown was all like, "I have like a 6-foot wall at home, but I can't get over it for some reason. Like I've tried climbing over it a few times, and I'm just not able to climb over it." And he says the fella is just they're so taken aback. They're like, this is just completely out of the norm that someone would react this way. So they completely change how they're feeling and what they do and how they then move on. And he says that like fast forward an hour, and the two of them are like sitting on the curb, hammered, just talking to each other about life and stuff. Because this guy had an argument with his girlfriend.
And so he was going to attack Darren Brown because he
Yeah.
didn't argue. And who brought the booze? Who had the booze
They
on?
were like, coming home from a night out or something. It wasn't like they didn't just arrange a street party there and then.
It'd be like some American film where like William just went, "I've got 2 beers in my bag here.
Yeah.
Let's clink."
I know.
How random.
Yeah.
That's it. It's throwing your attacker off.
Yeah.
It's like giving them something, and they're so put out. Then their plan isn't going to plan. You know what I
It's
mean?
the future.
Right. Saying,
What about a wee cheeky announcement?
it's not in the order we agreed, but sure, whatevs.
Oh, is it not? Do you want to do it the way we agreed?
That's
then?
all right. We'll do it.
Well, what's that?
We'll do our re-announcement.
All right, I was going to do. That's what she said.
Have you got a klaxon or like a?
Nothing.
I asked him to download it. I'll just do it myself.
Just do it. No.
What did you think for an announcement? You didn't go. Do you mean like the sort of home with the churchill?
No.
What's that? So what was the one you did a minute ago?
Can't remember now. Not that
No,
one. That's not what
there's
I
like,
did. I don't know
and
what
then
I
they
did.
enter.
Yeah.
It needs to be like a.
All right. So if you're still with us, anyway, we have an announcement. This is episode 40 that we are doing at the minute.
Yes, which is why we've brought in the swanky camera from B&L Productions. Thanks again.
Cheers, lads and ladies. So this is episode 40. In 10 episodes' time, it is the week of your birthday.
Which is my 30th birthday. And not to confuse you anymore with numbers, but it'll be our 50th podcast.
So on the 25th, which is half of 50, I've just realised.
Yeah. So basically, we're not very good at announcements, but on the 25th of March,
Yeah.
we're doing a live podcast to celebrate our 50th episode and my 30th birthday, which Sean didn't write about on the poster. So from all the
I didn't write
information,
what, your birthday?
nobody will know it's my 30th. But
You told me it was
bring
nothing to do.
gifts.
You told me it was nothing to do with your birthday.
I told you that it wasn't the only thing we were doing for my birthday. Because he was like,
Obviously, it's not.
what
the
are we
only
doing for
thing
your
you're
30th?
doing.
We're doing the podcast, aren't we? And I was like, well, no, we're doing the podcast, but we're also doing my 30th. That's not the
Okay,
beginning
okay.
and end of the celebrations for my 30th birthday. This guy.
Right, so if we're still married on March 25th, we're going to do a live podcast in the black box. Do you know what? We'll put all the information down here, right? So we will put it down.
Oh my God, you've done like that thing that YouTubers do
I know.
down here.
So we will put the information up
Yeah.
now,
Uh,
and it's all along there. So and the ticket link as well will be in the comments under this
Yeah.
video, and it'll be the top comment. So go on to that.
and there is only
and
50 tickets. It's not a
There
mess.
are only 50 tickets. You
There
put
is
people off by
only
your
a
shit use of English.
An amount. All right, there are only 50 tickets left, or that you can buy. So there's only 50 tickets to the show. Live podcast. It'll just be
epic banter.
It'll just be like this, except people will be there. We'll maybe have a few cheeky drinks.
No, we won't. It'll be
No,
on
we
Monday night.
won't.
We've work the next
It's
morning.
not my birthday.
No. Yeah, so that should be good fun. We're going to play loads of games. We're going to have loads of audience interaction. We're going to maybe do a wee bit of stand-up each. We're going to come out together and do a bit of have a bit of a laugh with the audience.
Yeah. So, so it'll be good. It'll be the first time we've done a live podcast, so it'd be nice to have some support. And if you're someone that listens to it or watches it regularly or listens to it regularly, then be at the first live one, which should be good.
Should be good fun.
All right.
That's that announced. Wait a... There we go. Right, let's get back to it. What did you say you wanted to do?
Well,
next?
we'll do sayings and their origins. So you've got a jingle for us?
Do you want jingled?
Here.
You've been jingled.
Do you love sayings?
I do.
And their origins? Do you love sayings? 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 And their origins? Like fuck for that.
Well done. You did your first podcast burp.
I also zoomed in on me when I done it.
Did you?
That's what she said.
There we go.
There we go. Lovely stuff. Right, I have actually prepared a little bit of music for this one.
Oh, that's good.
Don't have to tell you everything.
I know, but all the audio goes through your laptop, so I don't really have a choice.
Well, maybe get better at making jingles, and we'll rediscuss.
Every time a new jingle comes on, I can't decide which is my favourite. I think they're brilliant.
Do you like them?
I think they're really good. I think it's an untapped market for you. I think, honestly, if you work for any of the marketing or companies or radio stations out there, that you should pay Sean to make your jingles, because the ones you have are all shite.
That means a lot coming from you.
Oh, no sweat, bro.
Right. Do you know what? I've lost the music. I don't know where it is.
You don't need it. Do you want me to sing?
No.
What was it?
I'm determined to find it before we start this. So we have sayings and their origins, which is what it's called. We've already played the jingle. And
Do you want me to do mine while you're looking for it?
That's what she said.
No. Do you know what? It's driving me mad. I wonder, did I even put it in?
You need to get over it.
No, it's still here. Okay, right, I've got it. So, are you ready? Do you want to go first?
No, go you first. We've waited this long.
Hello. Right, here we go. I've just made like a bit of a sort of like folklore kind of. Do you like it?
See your face, by the way, on this at all, because you're.
I don't care. No one's here for me. They're here for you. Okay, so my saying and its origins this week is water off a duck's back. So water off a duck's back originates from the German suburbs circa 1984. Composer Johann Christian Bach used to record his songs on the mixtapes, which translates to Water in German. And then he used to slide them down the ducks in his private lake for shits and giggles. He'd do this with his kids, who then carry on the tradition with their kids, Bach's grandkids. They enjoyed it so much, and it never seemed to faze the ducks, that they used to shout, "Who wants to go outside and play Water off a duck's Bach?" Right? A clever play on words thought up by his youngest son, Frederick. Okay? Which is strange, because the family only ever knew how to speak German, so the family didn't even know what the wee kid was saying. They just waited for him to hold up a tape on a duck, and then they'd go outside and have fun for hours. It's rumoured that someone once attempted to slide a CD down a pigeon's torso, but the pigeon looked a bit bewildered, and the only thing that took off was the bird in question. The saying was then brought over to Western Europe in the summer of '92 when the European Championships kicked off, and a German kid said it in front of a father of four in the sea cat from Stranraer. The parent actually thought he said water, and the kid said it with such nonchalance that the dad altered it to water off a duck's back, and the saying has been used ever since.
That is brilliant.
And that is true fact.
Yeah.
Of the meaning of water off a duck's back.
That would have been a good point to end your music.
Wouldn't it? But I haven't done that. I'll just... Wait. There we go.
Are you sure you're just muting the music and not us?
Don't know.
That's very interesting about water off a duck's back.
Isn't it? Very true as well. That's, a historian told me that during the week when I had a...
Your historian?
I had a green
group?
tea with him at my historian group. Yeah.
Right, do you want to turn your music off?
No, this is for both of us.
Nah, I don't need that music. Alright, you can keep the music on if you want, but...
You're not digging this?
Alright then, but turn down a bit. That's too loud for my wee old ears. Okay.
How's that?
So I've went for bullshit artist.
Oh.
A term often used to describe someone who has bent the truth for their own personal gain, and not to be confused with the contemporary art movement in the late 90s in Nice, wherein talented artists used bull fecal matter to paint images of household items like candlestick holders and toasters onto the sides of their houses, just like we did with our own gable walls here, but their ones didn't cause anyone to have their knees done in or have to move out. So, bullshit artist is a term that sounds as if it's been around since the Georgian era, but in fact, it's a lot younger, a mistake often made about me. So this phrase was actually first coined in our very own Stormont in our Parliament buildings, the first time that someone promised something and didn't follow through, which happened on the day it opened. And now it's actually a phrase used up there 5 times a day. The most recent example of a bullshit artist was just yesterday when we seen Arlene Foster declare live on TV that there was never a hard border in Ireland despite the checkpoints and 20,000 soldiers manning it for the rest of the north 24 hours a day for almost 40 years. Arlene is a perfect example of a bullshit artist.
Well done. Fair play to you. That was lovely from start to finish.
Thank you. And
Really
also
enjoyed it.
all true.
Do you think so?
Yeah. It's
You've just copied and
it
pasted.
was on the dark web. There we go. That was a good point to end
Happy with
it.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, you learn things on this podcast. I think that's my favourite thing. We learn things by researching them so well to know where these phrases come from.
They are
Now I won't
rigorously-
throw them around willy-nilly.
There's willy-nilly. That's next week.
Willy-nilly.
It's a person, isn't it?
I'm going to write willy-nilly down and come back next week with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it. That's what it's all about.
I'll forget it though.
Willy-nilly.
Well,
Well, you're writing it down now.
I
so
know,
you'll
but
not
I'll
forget.
delete this.
I know. Willy-nilly. There we go. So, for Do's Dust, we don't do a winner on that, sure we don't. It's just obviously not because they're
No, you
100%
can't win
factual.
facts.
Yeah, it's true.
It's just true, isn't it?
Fair play to us.
But the amount of stuff going around on Twitter of Arlene yesterday saying that is mad.
About the hard border.
Yeah, it's like pure trending, isn't it? Was this that she laughed during it as well? She sort of went like, we've never had a hard border.
But it's so hard to believe things that they say when they're spinning such shit. It's really horrible for the people that do actually follow them. Do you know, it's like, do you just go along with it and go, oh, I agree
Do you
with
know what it
everything
must
you say?
be like? Say you had like a teenage son and he was a wee baddin and he was out causing mischief and he was out, I say causing mischief, but like maybe like shooting people, which is more than
That is
mischief,
mischievous.
you know.
Yeah.
And you know he's doing it, but you're all, I sort of have to get on as if I think he's innocent, even though we all know because he's holding the gun that he was shooting people. So you have to like get on as if I can't tout on him, I can't dog him in, I'm going to have to stick by him. I imagine that's how all the DUP supporters feel like. We're going to have to stick by these uns, but we know that they're the original bullshit artists.
I know, it's almost like that thing too, where it's like when your child, or if your child commits a crime, you kind of like just have to stick with them. You can't just go, bye.
So here's a
I'll take
question.
this child
You're
on.
a parent. So if one of your 3 Waynes, you've got 3 boys, if any of them committed like a bad crime, like let's give you an right. So say they
This is going down a dark alley here.
right. Would you tout on one of them if they vandalized a stall at a market?
No.
Like St. George's Market, they went in and threw around some stuff.
Like fish and everything,
Just
drop the fish in the ground.
yeah.
Stuck a crab down someone's caxim head. You've crabs, missus?
Yeah. Would you tout on them?
No. I'd probably laugh.
Did the po-po? Okay. Would you tout on them if they happy slapped somebody at a nightclub?
Well, I don't know if a 10-year-old would get into a nightclub, but if they got in and managed to happy slap someone, then chances are...
Happy slapping? Isn't it just slapping for the crack, isn't it?
I just picture like my kids where one of them is on the other one's shoulders and they're wearing like a big long trench coat.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
almost
yeah.
like Kevin in Home Alone where he like pinches the girl's ass when she crosses the street or something.
Yeah.
And then she turns around and like smacks. So I think if one of them was to do that,
I think it's if they like a happy slap to me is if somebody walks up and they're all like ha and just laughing in someone's face.
yeah. Didn't that happen to, was it Mylene Class that happened to?
She got happy slapped.
I think she got happy slapped. There was a whole phase,
so
wasn't there?
ridiculous.
Remember?
There
People
was a
used to
big
just
phenomenon.
slap and just run away laughing.
Yeah, it was like an epidemic. People were just happy slapping. People, they couldn't contain themselves. They had to happy slap.
Unbelievable.
So you wouldn't tout on them if they happy slapped.
No.
Right. What if they burnt out someone's car?
No.
Your child goes out and burns out someone's car, and it's in flames, and it's a goner. It's wrote off. You'll not tout on them. What if you were? Right, what if you didn't have to go out of your way to tout? What if the police came to you and says, "Was that your
I'm
son?"
gonna stop you there, right? Because I'm not a type.
What if they were
Right.
stabbing people?
I know nothing. I seen nothing. I heard nothing.
Okay,
I know nobody. I keep myself to myself.
right.
You know what I mean, Barbara?
That's a good way to get out of it.
Yeah. So that's what I
Alright.
do.
So we've established you're not a tout, but your Waynes are hellions.
Yeah, they're bad eggs.
Okay.
My old school as well yesterday got into, well, there was a bit of a ruckus outside it. It was on the news and stuff. I went to Lismore Comprehensive in Craigavon and someone appeared with a machete yesterday,
Oh, why?
apparently. There was a lot of rumours going about online. I seen like the PSNI page. I follow PSNI Craigavon, which is a great Facebook page.
Mm.
And there was just lots of people sharing rumours that this guy was just walking up and down the corridors, just wielding this
Mm.
big knife, just smashing it off the
Like it
the
was,
walls.
what do you
and
call that film where everyone gets to do stuff for 12 hours?
The Purge.
It was like the Purge.
Yeah, the
You know,
Lurge.
it had
Because it's Lismore.
Like in a chainsaw.
Yeah, but yeah, it's weird that stuff like that goes on. But it was obviously the kid that was troubled or something was going on, and I think he's now in police custody and stuff. So there was a lot of rumours that he was running about the school wielding a big knife and stuff. But it was in all.
Wielding?
Yeah,
That's just, I've never heard you use the word wielding before.
I watched Countdown a couple of times when I was younger, to be honest.
Wielding?
But the kid apparently didn't even get into the school grounds and stuff, and everything was fine. So
Yeah.
whatever the rumours people heard, it wasn't true.
But it's funny when you hear a story from like a 9-year-old or something telling you, and they were like, he was high off his head on drugs, and he was his girlfriend split up him, and he was going mad trying to kill everyone. And you're like,
Yeah,
that didn't happen.
my kids say stuff like that too, don't they?
Yeah,
Sometimes.
that's who I'm talking about.
Oh, is it?
When they're not burning out cars.
I know nothing.
So
Do we have anything left to play?
we've got the next line of the song.
Oh, yeah, I forgot all about this. Let's get straight in then, will we? No, let's not, because I don't know where it is. So you have a wee...
So this is we've played this on our audio podcast, but not yet on the video.
Found it.
So here we go.
Now, I've made 2 jingles for this one.
Do you
because
know
one
which
was
one's which?
Too rough. No, I'm just going to
Play it, and then we'll turn it off if it's the wrong one.
It's jingle roulette. You ready?
Because one is rough.
Will I just play it to the end regardless?
Yeah.
Just pure jingle roulette.
Yeah. I'm hoping you play the bad one.
Um,
Just play it, for crying out loud.
March 25th, if this is the last we see of you, just March 25th, tell your friends. Here we go.
Is
sorry,
it okay?
That's the good one.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I know you're in the middle of a circus, but can you tell me what the next line of this song is? Thank you.
It's that you slow down at the end. It song is. It's funny.
That's not me. You keep thinking all these jingles are me. I hire people in.
Oh,
They're
wow.
150 quid a session.
Sorry.
Right, do us a favour, don't look at my laptop, right, while these are all...
Sean, my eyesight is that. You're
Wide
you're
open. 2
2 feet away from me. I can't see anything.
Right, so do you want to go first this time? Because I went first the last time. Wait.
That's what she said.
And go.
So, it's a boy band special this week, so all of our songs are from boy bands. You knew that, didn't you? And you've done that.
Yeah.
So the first... Don't you look at mine, because
That's
you're...
from Westlife.
Yeah.
Right, go.
Okay, the first one is... Are we singing it or saying it?
Whatever you want to do. If
I'll
you're trying
say
to get
it.
a record deal, sing it.
And if you need help, you can ask for it to be sang.
And then will you bring someone else in to sing it because
Yeah.
you're tone deaf?
Ooh, can I touch you?
Ooh, can I touch you? Can I touch you? I gotta get it through to you, or
No.
gotta make love to you, or
Ooh, very polite. Can I touch you? Can I
can I
touch
touch
you?
you? No, you
do
can't.
the things
that lovers do.
Lovers do.
Do the things that lovers do. All right,
Yeah,
half a point for that one.
congratulations.
Half a point.
You have to do a wee ding.
Wasn't worth it.
No. So the next one is, she's 5'10" and cats it into Bambi eyes.
Is that what the actual words are?
Yeah.
I thought it was bendy eyes. I thought she was a wee bit. Woo.
Why would it be Bendy Eyes?
One eye heading to Lurgan, the other one's in the bus to Portadown.
But why would they make a song about her?
5'10", catsuit and bendy eyes. I don't know. That's just what I always thought it was.
Bambi. Like
Bambi eyes. Right,
probably.
okay. Better having Bambi eyes than Bambi legs, I suppose.
Yeah.
Be falling over.
Well, not Oh, I thought it was Bandy
Me.
legs.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, she's a 5'10" in catsuit and Bambi eyes.
Bambi eyes. Do. Is that right?
Yeah.
So I win. That's
No, that's the
Yeah,
that's the song. She's a 5'10" and catsuit and Bambi eyes.
everybody was staring. Couldn't believe that this girl was mine. Is that right? Oh, yes. I don't know if I'm really embarrassed that I know that or if I'm really proud of myself.
That is brilliant. Well done.
Cheers.
Give yourself a point. Last one, and possibly the hardest.
Wait.
That's what she said.
Okay.
The hardest one. Bop da doopa dop.
Do bop a dip it all ba do bop.
Oh, I need to get the actual.
Yeah.
Need to get to the actual sound. Bop da doopa dop. Bop ba doopa dop.
Bop. Do bop. Dip it all ba do bop.
Did you
Bop,
read my page?
No.
That's the correct sounds.
Hey.
Where it does actually go ba doo bop, ba doo bop.
I used to love Hanson. They were the hottest girl group of the 90s.
Oh yeah, damn, it's supposed to be boy bands.
Wait. Right.
Phenomenon.
You ready? 3 to get. Don't be looking even though you can't. Okay. Alright, so do you want me to tell you who it is first or just
No,
start?
you're not supposed to. Just do the way it is.
Okay. Never let go, gotta hold on in, non-stop till the break of dawn in.
Okay, can I hear that again?
Yeah. Never let go, gotta hold on in, non-stop till the break
Don't
of dawn.
stop to the break of dawn. Is it blue? Don't stop to the break of dawn.
Nope.
Who's the band?
Well, it's not 4 and it's not 6.
It's 5. That's who I meant. Can you sing it?
Yeah. Never let go, gotta hold on in, non-stop till the break,
Break of dawn and don't stop and keep on rocking. Is that it?
No.
Oh. Hold on. Do it again. Let me guess one more time. Don't stop to the break of dawn and keep moving. Don't stop rocking. That's what it is.
Keep on moving, don't stop rocking.
That is it.
Okay.
Because some of yours were worded differently, but it's the same thing.
There you go. Yep. Right, next one. Sorry, I'm just trying to get it right. I'll just say it and then sure I'll think of the rhythm after. So, and when she knows what she wants from her tie-yi-yime. It's weird that we picked the same song.
Uptown Girl, is it? And when she knows what she wants from her time, and when she wakes up and makes up her mind. That's Uptown Girl. That's a different song. I haven't done Uptown Girl.
Right on.
Why did you give me 3?
You're worth it.
Thanks.
Right, last one.
Yeah.
Got a picture of you beside me.
Got a picture of you beside me. My fingertips.
That started so well. Do you not know?
Got a picture of you beside me.
Walking on the moon.
No. Got a picture of you beside me. And I'm always gonna be a friend.
If I brought in a coffee cup and you got your lipstick mark on it, what do you think the answer could be?
My fingertips.
Fingertip.
On my lips.
On my lips? No.
Got a picture of you beside me. And
Your
I'm looking at
lipstick mark
is
still
on my coffee cup. Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
How did you get that right?
Yes,
well done.
That's so good.
There we go. 3
I
out of
never
3
would have got that. And do you know why? I missed Take That by like a year. I was a wee bit too young. Take That right before Boyzone. And I only got Fancy and Boys when Boyzone came out. So Take That was too young. I was too young for it.
You child.
That was good. I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair
There we
play,
go.
Diaz.
I know. We got it done there, didn't we?
It looks like it.
Right, let's wrap up soon because it's cold outside.
Right.
There we go. Right, we're heading on 50 minutes.
Right, let's do a wee gig announcement.
Right, gigs.
Announcement,
Where'd I
put it
find
in
them?
the
Where'd I find it?
Do you know what I think's just as cringe is like going announcement, like, you know, online, even though you sort of have to.
Newsflash.
No, is like
Breaking news.
when people the unboxing stuff. Do you know, like when people unbox like stuff on online and people watch it, or when people go, "I'm delighted to announce," and you've no other way of saying it, or like link in my bio. They're all dead cringe,
Link.
but you have to say it.
Link in my bio is the worst
Well,
one.
we
I
have to
know,
say
I
it
know,
every
I know.
week when we're like the links in our bloody bio. Do you know
don't
what I
say
mean?
bloody.
But it's just cringe. But then
I
you have to say.
know.
But anyway, sure.
You have to say it. But to check out more of our podcast, link is in the bio. Here we go. Gigs. Do. That's a fucking completely different song.
That's alright. I was jamming. So
Ruined that on me. I was just about to whip out a white glove there.
So tomorrow night, which is Thursday the 17th, I'm doing stand-up in Limelight Comedy Club with Roy Woods, William Thompson and Shane Todd.
Hey, Diona, where's the Limelight Comedy Club?
In the Limelight, the nightclub, I think.
It's in Belfast. Anyone?
Oh, it's on Belfast,
Yeah.
and yeah, it'll be good crack. I'm going to do a wee short set, so I'm only on stage for like 7 minutes, but it'll be great fun.
That's enough.
And
It's all people need to want to go back for more.
yeah, I have a few names I can put on a guest list where you get a table and you get free in. So if you definitely want to go, give me a shout and I'll see if I can sort you out.
Pretend she didn't say that, right? We're now going to give away tickets to the Limelight Comedy Club tomorrow night. So if you would like to be in with a chance, share this video and we will pick someone at... we will pick someone at 10 o'clock tonight and they will win a table for 4 people. And Diona
Do not
will-
expect me to talk to you.
There you go. Just don't go near her. Don't approach her under any circumstances. So there we go. Share this video and we'll pick someone at 10 o'clock.
Oh, Jesus.
Probably me or you.
I hate the pressure.
I know. Links in our bio.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, so just as do you have any...
Do you have anything else for... Of course I
Well-
fucking do. It's my job. Like.
but do you want to say something now, I'm saying? For gigs?
Yeah.
Go on ahead then.
Do you have any
The
more gigs
floor's
before
yours.
February 13th?
Me? Yeah.
What do you have? You may as well say your gigs before mine then.
Well, no,
my
because I
next
don't want to
gig's
say...
February 13th.
We'll have to have another podcast before then. I'm doing the Empire at the end of the month as well, but we'll be back here before I'll be there, so...
Alright, show off. Bray Comedy Festival, February 13th. I'm doing the opening night myself and this year's winner of the Ireland's Funniest Joke. I was going to say, do you want to grab my trophy over there? But it's fine. We'll bring it out next week.
Yeah.
19th of February, we are both in Galway at the Roisin Du.
Yeah.
The 20th of February, we are both in Limerick.
Yeah.
The 28th.
Oh my God,
February.
you're boring me. This is too many. Doesn't matter.
Right, so I'm so successful, guys. Let's just...
It's just too many dates. The most important one is the 25th of March, our live podcast. Go buy tickets for it if you can, because it'll be a great night and there's only 50 there. So if you have bought tickets, just let us know.
yeah, just Diona will be there, so should be a good night.
All right.
I'm doing Pug
It was-
Uglies as well on the 28th.
It was great chatting.
Didn't tell you about that one.
Well, Sean,
28th
there's
of
things I
February.
haven't told you about as well. But let's not get into it now.
Which one did you kiss from Blazing Squad? Tell me.
I wish. Would have been a great story to say back in the day.
No, it wouldn't.
I would have. If I had went down to school after the Wednesday night concert on the Thursday and went, I whipped my
Smell my hand.
Water Blazing Squad. Anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks.
Is that us? You just
Thanks for
decided we're
watching.
just ending it there?
Are we over?
You talking about the relationship or the podcast?
The podcast.
Yeah, we're done. Thanks for tuning in. Check us out next week and the week after that.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the third weeks. It's going to be shit. Bye.